So ask everyone to rate their own looks on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't pick 7, starting with you.
7's a lucky number.
I would say I'm a 10, but it depends on what you're basing, like societal acceptance or whatever.
We are using the Ethiopian and Eritrean beauty standard.
And astrology?
We're using the Ethiopian beauty standard here, not the Western, not Asian, not Korean. So what do you rate yourself in Eritrea? Like, are you a 10 in Eritrea? Or?
A 12.
She's a 12. Okay, all right. Daisy, what do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Can't pick 7.
Most of the time, I feel like I'm a 10, but sometimes I feel like I'm 0. Yeah, like sometimes I just don't like myself that much. Yeah.
Daisy. Okay. Go ahead.
6.
6, okay. What about you?
Depends on the day, but I'd say like right now probably a 6.
Are you ever a 10?
Yeah, if I
if you do what?
I don't know, get like all dressed up and, you know, go out, do my makeup,
Like if
do my
they-
hair.
If like if I thought you were about to say like if the guy's drunk or something.
I know, I'm basing it off of
Or
what
if
I
he's like
think.
blind, like
It's
he
her
reads
opinion. It's her opinion.
Braille. Oh, okay, my bad.
Not
so,
him.
So 10, or what should I write? I don't know.
6. I said 6.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Here, California, where plastic surgery is the thing.
I don't.
4.
Okay.
I'm aware.
All right. How about the total United States?
Total United States,
Yeah.
for my age, because I do take care of myself,
Okay.
I'm going to give it 8. Because we can't pick 7. I would have picked 7, but we can't pick 7.
Okay, 8
Yeah.
for your age. Okay. What about
On this panel.
What about 8? What about your rating in total though? Because you specified just California.
Yeah. Well, it's
So-
really hard when women alter their faces to
Sure.
like feel like a. Yeah, I will.
But
stack up
you do
against
realize
that.
they're like supermodels who don't have any plastic surgery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But those are they usually compete in Miss. I don't know if Miss USA or Miss whatever the whole thing is
Universe.
called. Can they alter their faces?
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
surgery
thought that
is
was-
not against those.
Yeah, I don't think it's against
They
the rules.
They can. I
Really?
was in the competition before.
Okay.
She was a professional bodybuilder.
No, like
No,
also
but
beauty
she's Miss-
pageants.
Miss
She did
Asia.
a beauty pageant. She
Miss,
said.
does it all.
Oh, Miss Asia.
Yeah, she won it.
You
What
won Miss
country?
Asia?
Lebanon.
The what?
Lebanon.
Wow.
Miss Lebanon.
Lebanon.
The
Like
fuck
Miss,
were you doing in Lebanon?
Miss Asia, but in Lebanon.
She represented
It was
Lebanon.
Miss
No, I represented China.
Oh, sorry.
in Lebanon.
Yeah, they do a lot of those competitions. It's very
Lebanon.
famous for
Yes.
that Lebanon.
Really?
You've never
yeah,
been there,
you
but
can
it's
check on
But is
Google.
there a
amazing.
competition
Wait, was it
in
like
Asia?
the like
You know what I mean?
Universe?
Yeah.
It
Or
was.
Like, is there a Miss China?
It
Or
was
just like all
That's-
of Asia competing.
How about like Miss
it was
actually
like
in Asia?
around 50 competitors from different countries.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably like a 5.
5. Okay. And is that in total? Wait, break it down like face body if you had to. Like if you had, like, do you have a different rating for your face?
Wait, if we're
Slash
doing
body?
that, then I have
You're up. You're higher. Your body's
body
So-
9, face
Face.
6.
face where?
Face 6.
Wait, but you can't. Hold on.
But you just said overall. So I just said 6.
Wouldn't it?
I can't say 7.
Wouldn't? Okay, whatever. Do you want to?
I would say I look better with my straight hair. I'd probably be like a 6 maybe.
You know what's I just noticed about you? This is the most weird compliment. I don't know if it's a compliment. You ever seen those really old? What's it called when they draw a portrait? You got this look. Look into that camera right there. You've got this
Big
like.
eyes. Yeah.
Portrait.
Like Mona Lisa type, not like Mona Lisa, but you got this like
silent smile.
like portrait,
artist model.
like 1400s look to you. Like you would be like Ethiopian royalty if there were painters back in that.
Very
Oh, that's a
demure.
compliment.
Yeah, I see it.
You know what I mean? But I don't know if it's a compliment because there's a lot of inbreeding in the royal family.
Let's keep that
So
part,
you're a
please.
princess, but there's inbreeding.
Bring that part in. Let's not.
So I'll let you figure out if it's a compliment or okay. I think it's a compliment.
At the beginning
I think it's a
was.
compliment.
I feel like the women over there are like more attractive than at least me right now.
Oh,
Like what's her name? Ruby Rose. Like
is she?
Oh my god.
she's like, bro, she's like perfect.
She's gorgeous.
Okay. What do you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, society and the beauty has changed in all the centuries, and I'm okay with myself. I had some self-doubt about my image before, but since I met my boyfriend, he made me accept myself, so I don't really, and I will not really give you an answer in this, because still kind of trigger me to have to give myself a tag on how I'm beautiful or not. But I'm okay with myself, let's say this.
Let's not say that.
1
Let's
to
say
10.
let's say
Okay,
a
1 to
number.
10.
1 through 10,
Thank
no
you,
7.
Daisy. Let's say a number.
Just say you're a 10. So what?
10. Thank you.
No, is that actually
Good.
your rating?
Just to yourself, you're a 10.
Go ahead.
No.
Monique, go
Hold
ahead.
on. No. Go ahead. What's your rating?
Probably a 7.5.
Okay, I'll accept it. What about you?
I would say a 9 with the potential to be a 10.
What would have to change, I guess, or?
Maybe a 10, drop a few pounds, my hair might grow a little longer.
Q, what about you?
5.8.
5.8.
Yeah.
You downgraded. I give myself a 5.
May I ask a question on this?
Sure.
Men's opinions of the women who say they're a 10. That shows confidence. The women who are saying that they're not a 10 and much less shows insecurity.
It's the reverse.
Really?
It's
okay.
absolutely the reverse.
Interesting.
So if you're like, if you have a big ego, you got pride, and you're rating yourself a 10, and you're not a 10, we look at that. That's hubris. That's ego. That's pride. That's lack of modesty. So whereas a woman who's just, oh yeah, like I'm a 6, I'm a 7, that's confidence, I think. Because we don't want to deal with no delusional woman.
Yeah. Said no man ever. Oh my God, she's so brave. She said she's a 10. That's confidence. I love that about her. None of us have ever said that bullshit.
This is interesting.
No, I do think, genuinely speaking, this idea that, well, it's confident to say that you're a 10. I actually think it's confident to be like, I can do an accurate self-assessment of how I look. This is where I think I stand. Like, why? I don't know. If you're genuinely an average woman and you think you are among the most beautiful women in the world, that's a lack of modesty. It's pride. And I just think it's way more confidence to just be like, I'm 6. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. So okay, we got. You know what though? We got a 10, a 10, an 8, a 9. I'm very good. I get the most beautiful women on my show. Look at this panel of.
I wanted 7, man. I don't know why.
I don't know how I keep doing it, Q. Every
Go.
show,
You go.
I just get the most. I get the most beautiful women.
You need to
on
start
my
a
show.
whatever beauty pageant.
I'm starting a whatever beauty pageant.
I can help you with
She's
that.
gonna. Help
I was
me.
I was
She's
in the
gonna help me run it.
organization.
She'll be one of the
Yeah.
judges.
You
I
will be the-
was.
you will be the judge.
actually.
Okay, here we're gonna do going around the table. Actually, are we starting to get the stuff in Discord, Damien? Okay, we'll get that pulled up in a sec. I'm gonna read a couple chats first, though. So we have, Here, let me play this one.
Michael Jones donated $200. Starting with chair 1. 7, 7, 5, 4, 3, 4, 6, 5. Q and Brian are both 10s.
Oh, okay.
Who?
All right.
Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. What would the panelists think the average of 1,000 men would rate them?
What would the panelists think? Okay, sure, we'll do that really quick, going around the table.
Good question, Mike.
So this is now changed to, what do you think 1,000 men rate you? What's the average?
I've only ever been told 10. Sorry.
Good attitude. I like that.
the cap.
I'm serious.
Really?
Which is why I
you didn't
think
have
so.
you didn't have some boyfriend who was like, shut up.
No.
You didn't have a boyfriend?
Your
Who's like,
OF subscribers,
oh, they're definitely simping.
You don't have like
They're simping.
haters
They're simping.
on your social media.
they was telling you 10.
I mean, you just had somebody tell you were 7. So.
Well, yeah, so.
So what do you think the average would be of if 1,000 men rated you?
8.
Okay. Daisy?
Depend.
If it
Like, I get to hear and compliment all the time, not just the way how I look, also how I move and the way I dress. So it really depends preference, because I do have some of the work done. So for some of the people, they don't prefer plastic surgery. They would say, oh, maybe you're a
yeah, but
6.
it's like 1,000 men. So you just, let's say 50% of them like plastic surgery, 50% of them don't.
Okay, then that will be 8.
8, okay.
7.
Wait, you get the men rate you higher? Because you said 6.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
6.
Okay, so the same?
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I know I'm average. I'm a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been rated higher, so probably like 7.
Okay.
I would be scared to be judged by 1,000 men. Probably
I mean, you have about
5.
7,000 judging you right now.
Yeah.
I was happier when I didn't know it. But I would say 5 or 6 maybe. I don't know. I cannot really talk for them.
Sure. Next.
I would say anywhere from 8 and 9. Just because my hair is naturally ginger and blonde, so I feel like in that category, there's not a lot of people to judge from. I think there's about 2% of the world has naturally red hair, so I'm putting myself at a higher rank for that.
Because of the red hair?
That makes you
Yeah.
rare, though.
Yeah, unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like my arms blonde.
What about your eyebrows?
My eyebrows? I do color them in, but they're like a
so wait, okay,
Blonde.
8 or 9, because you're
Ginger,
Yeah.
she's saying.
is it the case that men appraise redheads as like generally more attractive than dark-haired women or blonde women? I don't think that that's the case.
yeah. There's a lot of ginger phobia out there.
Huh?
Really?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Ginger phobia.
So like
it's a real
9
thing.
if you like
There's-
gingers,
it's
8
So
if
honestly
you
maybe I'm a
don't.
6.
It's so racist.
It
It's
is.
very.
These and like it's not there. If you call somebody a ginger in a derogatory way, it's not like socially unacceptable to do. It is kind of.
Well, gingers
I mean, they
do have souls.
I was about to say they don't have souls, but that's true. All right, we have a chat here from Chair One Simp. Here, Chair, can you read this, Aaliyah, into the mic? Read this for us.
I'm a Cancer Sun, Taurus Moon, Leo Rising. Are we compatible? I need a good reason to get my pool, hot tub, and sauna going again. Cancer Sun, yes, because I'm a Pisces. Sun, Taurus Moon.
What the fuck?
Taurus Moon might be a little too like stubborn for me. And then what was the rising?
Leo Rising. Leo Rising.
My rising's also fire, so I think that would be compatible.
Slay. Oh my God. You guys are such a match. Oh my goodness. Chair One Simp, I'm going to set you guys up. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. Here. We have to do, okay, going around the table. Do you think you'll be, wait, hold on. Fuck that shit. I have things to say. Do you guys object to this question?
No.
Does anybody object to it? Do you guys think it's, it's a little...
Ask first.
What do you mean?
What's the
What
question?
question?
No, the
The
rating.
rating
What do
question.
you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to?
Oh.
Do you think it's kind of?
We're okay.
It's just you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Look, look. Oh, by the way, whoever's do the gender swap too. We have to do gender swap for this. We have it. Yeah. Sweet. Here, look. The reason we ask it is because I think it is important to know your standing in the dating marketplace, so that way you can go in with reasonable expectations and end up with a guy who's, I mean, maybe you don't think, like maybe you want to shoot for the stars and get a top tier dude. You can try. Good luck. You're going to run into those problems we talked about earlier where they're not going to give you that same amount of attention, same amount of time. They're probably going to fuck around on you unless you catch a rare one. But I do genuinely think that if we were to line up every woman on earth and put her next to her male equivalent when it comes to looks, 90% of y'all would be mortified. You'd be like, really? That's the dude? You know what I mean? So it's like, and why it's important is because I think a lot of women, y'all conflate sexual interest with dating interest.
Long-term commitment.
Yeah.
Interest.
So you'll get a bunch of likes and DMs, and maybe you'll deal with an athlete, NFL player, NBA player. You'll deal with like mid-tier SoundCloud rapper or some bullshit. Maybe you'll even deal with like a major musician or actor or whatever it is, or a guy who's rich, or a guy who's got status, or a guy who's really good looking, whatever it is. You're getting sexual attention from him. But that's not the W for you. Like as women, it's easy for you to get sexual attention from almost most or all men. The W is when you get commitment from that guy, when you get a ring, when you get his last name, when you get his children. So you can't be confusing, because like men will sleep with a girl and disqualify her just based on her looks. Like she's attractive enough to sleep with, but not attractive enough to be in a relationship with. And maybe that's confusing for some of y'all, because I think with women, it's the reverse. Like for you to have a short-term thing with a guy, he's got to be really attractive typically. Like you make the concession the other way. Like to have like a short-term, like if you want to just have a quick one-night stand or a hookup, he's got to be really fucking hot.
Yeah.
But for it's kind of different. But with men, it's like for a short-term thing, we actually look down. Men look down. Like we'll deal with a girl who we would never be caught in a relationship with on the sole basis of her looks, because we just want the easy access to sex. But because the majority of men are just straight up offering you sex, you're gonna get offers from men who are that are above your league. And the other thing is, as guys, we get rejected on the front end. So you guys will get rejected on the back end. So what does this look like? If I step to a girl who's just out of my league, and this is going to typically, like if I'm stepping to, I don't know, who's a like beautiful
Megan
woman.
Fox.
Could I get her?
Oh, let's not
No,
talk about it, please.
if I'm stepping to Megan Fox,
Please.
even like Megan Fox right now, she's a little crazy for, I don't know, like she's got a lot going on. I'm getting rejected though. Like I don't have a chance with Megan Fox, and I know that going in. But she's going to reject me immediately up front. And it doesn't even have to be a girl with status. It could be like just a normal girl who's just good looking, attractive. I can't get anything outside my league, right? If I step to a girl, instant rejection. I don't get a conversation. I don't get a date. I don't get a meal. I certainly don't get sex, right? But as women, if you're dealing with a dude who's outside of your league, you can fuck him. Maybe he's going to keep you around for 1, 2, 3 dates, 1, 2, 3 hookups. Maybe you even get a situationship. He'll keep you around for 6 months. He'll burn 6 months of your time while you're trying to get him into a relationship.
I went through that in my 20s.
Yep.
You're literally explaining like.
So why is that?
He actually had a very. This is my issue with the young. He had a 13-year younger girl as his girlfriend, and I was the other woman without knowing it, and I was the girl he was fucking around with.
Ouch.
Yeah. So this, I agree with.
No, this happens all the time. And look, as
It was
I don't fully like, I don't blame women insofar, I kind of do, but hold on. I don't blame you because we all want to get what's the best we can get. We want the most attractive, the best personality, all the other sort of beneficial things that we can get in a relationship, all the characteristics we like, the looks, like we all want to get the best. We're all greedy. We want to get the best that we can. We want the optimum partner. You're not going to, if you're faced with multiple different options, and women, you guys have a fuck ton of options, you're going to want the best one. It makes sense. But then the guys you pick, if they're all at the top, they also have a fuck ton of options, and they're not like, they're going to want to be dealing probably with multiple women.
They probably don't pursue either because women are throwing themselves. Yeah.
Yep.
Or I mean, they might still pursue, but they're still going to probably be dealing.
Well, as somebody who was like that, typically the girl that I approach is who I want because I approached her. But if it's convenient, if women are throwing themselves at me, if it's convenient, I'll take them up on it. Mm-hmm. Like I declined a lot of women as well, but the women who are just good enough or who are attractive enough, and it's not like I'll sleep with them and then kick them to the curb. It was never like that. It's like, oh, we can chill, we can go out or whatever the case may be, but it's just not where you're up to my standard in terms of what I want on my arm. And then a lot of times personality plays a huge role in that too, because a lot of these women have personality issues and like cluster B mental illnesses and oh my gosh, but that's normally what it is. That's normally how it goes.
But I mean, it's a difficult situation, and then a lot of the guys are gonna feign. They're gonna feign that they want something more serious to like, because they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'll keep her around for 6 months and just so I can keep having sex with her, right? And I don't think that's the right way to move as men, but as women, you gotta kind of look at the dynamics that are going on and be like, it's hard, like you're gonna want that guy. You're gonna want that top guy who's either really attractive or, whatever, he's got status or whatever it is. And you're gonna wanna try to catch him. But he's got a lot of other women chasing him. It's like, why settle when he can get other women? And you're not gonna get commitment. And then the trouble is, like as dudes, it's typically not the case as a guy when you're like in your 20s or whatever, throughout the course of your 20s, you're like, it doesn't look like this for men. And could you ever, here's the reversal. Imagine a guy who's 20, 21, who all the women want to sleep with him. And he's a 6. Let's say he's mid. Let's say he's a 5. But all the girls want to sleep with him, who are his looks equivalent. But in addition to that, there's women who are 6, 7, 8, and 9 who want to sleep with him too. But those women, the 6, 7, 8, and 9 women, they don't want commitment from him. They just want to fuck him a couple times. Maybe he'll get a situationship with a few for 1, 2, 3 months. And then let's say you're a girl and you're like, oh, that's a guy, we're kind of on the same level. I want to get him in a relationship. Why would he ever be in a relationship with you when he can get sexual attention, other kinds of attention from women who are more attractive than you? That's what's going on with women.